Hello, my name is Carrie Irvin, and this is my individual development plan. Okay, so the three critical competencies that I identified were for the career path of external consulting, based on the SIOP article. So the three that I chose were communication verbal, communication written, and critical thinking. My rationale for this would be, okay, so verbal communication. It's important because you're going to interact with clients when you're consulting and participants in your projects, and you're going to have a lot of phone calls, maybe emails, in-person communications, and it's key that you are able to listen and understand others so that you can gain most information, and to effectively present your project steps, and also to be able to clearly discuss relevant information and findings so that the people you're presenting it to can easily understand it. My rationale for written would be to provide comprehensive written project materials, findings, reports, and non-technical terms so people also easily understand that when you're working on projects with clients that may not be super familiar with IO terms. And you also have to be able to analyze what you find, your findings, in ways that the people you're presenting it to, your clients, will be able to use that information later on without you being there to interpret it for them again. Okay, so for critical thinking, you have to be creative, resourceful, be able to make, judgments and decisions based on the information presented, what you're observing, so that you can identify like the best approaches for what the situation is for each project. And you have to be able to think logically, and it also is important for problem solving, which is usually what you're doing when consulting, solving a problem for an organization. Okay, my self-assessment on verbal communication. I would give myself a 6 out of 10. My verbal communication has gotten better over the course of the program. It's still lacking. I need to improve. I draw blanks often, even though I know the information, it's hard for me to get it out. So my evidence for that, professors have given me, increasingly more positive feedback on like my video presentations from the beginning of the program till now. And also another instance at work during a meeting where we were discussing survey results, to give feedback on that. They were asking for feedback, and I struggled to provide feedback in a way that everyone could understand what I was saying, because in the way I was doing it, I was using like the IO terms that I've been using throughout the program, and I needed to do non-technical terms for the people who are not familiar. Okay, so my self-assessment for written communication, I'm going to give myself a 9 out of 10 for that. I think I effectively communicate in written format pretty well. So evidence for that, throughout the program, I've received positive feedback on my quality of writing assignments, and I've also had peers comment on my level of detail and quality of my writing. Okay, so critical thinking skills. I'm going to go with 8 out of 10. I think I have strong critical thinking skills. Examples, like one of my friends told me that, I'm always asking the next question, trying to find more information, and so that I can gain more of an understanding of what, like the relevant material is, what I'm trying to gain information of. I've also been told by professors that I'm resourceful because I'm able to find and use additional resources and materials outside of what they provide me. Another example, I was asked to lead the sustainability committee at my job, because my ability to creatively think and make decisions about approaches to take, and that's something I've learned in the program, bio program. Okay, so my SMART goals. To harness my strength, written communication is what I went with. I will assist my capstone group in writing the satisfaction survey questions and the instructions and the final reports that will be given to the Richmond Fire Department by August 2021. So my SMART goal for my area of development is verbal communication. I will present my new ideas for sustainability practices to implement or work aloud during our weekly team meetings. We actually have team meetings every day, but I figured I wouldn't be having new sustainability information daily, so I went with like a weekly approach. And thank you.